three, say a prayer. Down for love and up for air. Underwater, overjoyed. Water for a thirsty soul. Water for a thirsty soul. Baptize me into your love. All my spirits overcome. Body, mind, and skin and bone. Love 'em on, make it known. Love 'em on, make it known.
Yeah, I'm coming alive with you. I'm coming alive with you. I was living a lie till you. I'm coming alive with you. All the people say,
day is here. Bells are ringing loud and clear. Caterpillar to a butterfly. Listen to another line. Listen to another line.
I'm coming alive with you. I'm coming alive with you. I was living a lie till you. I'm coming alive with you. All the people say, veins, in every word I pray. You gave it all for me. I'll give it all for you. Oh, I'm in love with you, overwhelmed by you. And if the world is listening, this is my confession. You are my all the people say,
Convocation, are you with us? I'd love like a knife scared. Give when it's not fair. Live life for another. Take time for brothers. Fight for equals. Speak out for freedom. Find faith in the battle. Stand tall and above it. I'm amazing. Fix my eye on you.
I stand beside upon heaven. I'm fixing my eyes on you. Whoa, oh, whoa, oh, whoa, oh, on you. Whoa, oh. We're fixing our eyes on you. Whoa, oh, on you. Whoa, we're fixing our eyes. Love like a basket, give when it's not fair. Leave a life for another. Take time together and I fight for the weak ones. Speak out for freedom, fight faith and battle. Stand tall and above it all. Every voice, fix my. Fix mine on you. Whoa, whoa, on you. I fix my eyes on you, on you. I fix my eyes on you, on you.
Well, my dear friends, good morning, and what a pleasure to be back with you. Hello, hello. Hey, I'm curious, just indulge me for a moment. By a show of hands, how many of you have actually joined us for a King Country show before? Let's see those hands. All right. It's great to have some old mates with us this morning. Raise your hand, make some noise if this is your first time with us this morning. Let's see those hands. All right. Okay, let me start off by settling a few confusing notions. These wonky accents, they're not from Boston, everyone. They're not from Britain. They're from the land down under. We're from Sydney, Australia. Yeah, we live in good old Nashville, Tennessee now, y'all. Giddy up, man. Can I get a yeehaw? Oh, you're too good at that. You're too good at that. We live in Nashville, and I know there's someone here that was like, oh yeah, we've got, I've never heard of this band, but we've got this band, we've got this band for King Country coming in this morning. And you showed up and you totally thought that you were going to see a country band this morning. And I want to apologize to you, whoever you are in the audience. We're not a country band. We've been a band for 6 years, and I'm very pleased to share with you, we just released, about 12 days ago, we just released our third studio album called Burn the Ships. We're going to play a few of those songs for you this morning, but before we do, welcome back to the stage my little big brother Luke, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. How are you feeling this morning?
Yeah, man, it's pretty early. The voice
vocal,
is...
vocal cords.
Yeah, man, they're hurting a little bit. Yep. But you know what? For Liberty University, I will do this.
Good on you.
But I feel pretty close to these people down here, And yeah, they're a rowdy bunch, these people down here. But there are all these people
There's all
in the
these
back,
legends up here on the sides,
right?
around the back there.
And we have wireless microphones. There's not really any reason why we shouldn't just go sing this next song out in the audience.
Go on Walkabout.
Yeah, go on Walkabout, What do you think about that?
I love it.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yep.
Before we do that, welcome to the stage the rest of the blokes. This is Teddy Bolt on the snare drum, Mark Campbell on electric guitar, Vincent DiCarlo on cello, looking Amish this morning, Stephen Asbury Lynch, Benjamin Backus, Daniel Levi Jones on drums for this one, starting a song called It's Not Over Yet, because the morning has just begun, my friends.
Up inside your head, yeah. You got a voice that says you can't pass this one. You won't win your freedom. Come on. It's like a constant war. You want to feel that score, but you bruised and beaten, and you feel defeated.
This goes out to the heaviest. Play it, Vincent.
To everyone to sit there, limit. It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
I want to take a picture with this young lady right here. Let's take a... You got me? There you are. All right, carry on, little brother.
No, game, set, match. I'm supporting your pulse. You feel the winds are leaving. It's redemption season. Long live the young and hard. Yeah. Cheers to a brand new start. Oh, I'm revived and breathing to live a life of freedom.
To everyone who's sitting there, man, it's not over yet. It's not over yet, man. And even when you think you're finished, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Keep on fighting out in the dark into the light. It's not over. Hope is rising. Never give in, never give up. It's not over. Shine, let's walk. Shine.
Until the kingdom comes, we'll run till the race is won. Don't you ever give up. No, no, never give up.
Until the kingdom comes, we'll run till the race is won. Don't you ever give up. No, no, never.
Benjamin Backus on the vocoder. Take it away, mate.
Even when you think you're finished. Oh, to everyone who's sitting there, living, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Even when you think you're finished, it's not over yet. It's not over yet. Keep on fighting out in the dark into the light. It's not over. Never give in, never give up. It's not over. Yeah, that's a walk. Yeah.
False alarm.
Wide awake while the world is sound asleeping. Too afraid of what might show up while you're dreaming. Nobody sees you. Nobody will believe. Every day you try to pick up all the pieces, all the memories they somehow never leave you. Nobody sees you. Nobody will believe.
God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows.
God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. You keep a cover over every single secret. So afraid if someone saw them they would leave. Somebody sees you. Somebody will never leave.
God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows how it's killing you. But there's a kind of love that God only knows.
God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows.
misunderstood and the ones to blame. What if we could start over? We could start over. We could start over. Oh, for the lonely, for the ashamed, the misunderstood and the ones to blame. What if we could start over? We could start over. We could start over. There's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows what you've been through. God only knows what they say about you. God only knows the real you. There's a kind of love that God only knows. God only knows where to find you. God only knows how to break through. God only knows the real. But there's a kind of love that God only knows.
Beautiful. Where are our ladies this morning? Have we got any ladies in the audience? You bashful bunch, you. What about what about single ladies? Where are my single ladies this morning? Raise your hand. All right, hold them up, keep holding them up, single ladies. All right, single fellas, take a look around, single fellas. All right, all the hands were like, all right, look, you know, a lot of people meet their significant other at college, so if by chance, mate, you were sort of sitting a few seats away and you're like, I wonder, you know, she's available, and she raised her hand, and this happens, and you date, and you have the whole love story, and you get married, I commit to coming and singing at your wedding, okay? I want you to know that. I'm a bit of a matchmaker, and so I take a lot of pride in this. Hey, I got some good news for you. Last year, I'm very proud of this. I mentioned we're from Australia, we live in Nashville. Last year, I got sworn in as a United States citizen, my friends. Thank you very much. I'm very proud. I got to tell you, I'm very proud. I have found myself really caring more deeply than ever about this country, about we the people, about the future, and even some of the new record was written kind of from that last song in particular was written from that perspective about where we find ourselves. But I want to share something with you this morning, particularly to the ladies here to start with, that I've noticed over the last year. Girls, it seems there is a looming question above your head, and that is this. Where do you find your self-worth? Is it in your form, your figure, your face, the man on your arm, or is it in something else? And I want to say this to you ladies. Hear me. I want to say this not on my own authority, but on someone so much greater. It doesn't matter what's being said to you. It doesn't matter what's being done to you. What a man has done to you. It doesn't matter what ideology society tries to impress on you. These are the facts. Out of 7 billion people on the face of this planet, there is one you. You are unique. You are fearfully and wonderfully made in the image of God. And you deserve to be treated as such. We brought over a load of Australian 1-cent coins. I see some of you wearing them this morning, Australian 1-cent coins, and framed them and made necklaces out of them. We used to actually do it with American coins. We would punch holes in like American pennies, and we realized that was highly illegal and we didn't want to get deported. So we needless to say, we stopped doing that very quickly. But we wear these as a reminder of a woman's worth. In fact, my dear down here, I want to give this to you this morning. And we've got some of them. What happened? I jumped. I thought I tore my pants or something for a moment. I was like, oh dear. But Well, we've got some of the necklaces here this morning as well, and I encourage you to pick one of them up for yourself or for a friend. We've literally seen 500,000 men and women, boys and girls rally around this cause as girls saying, I know what I'm worth. I know that I deserve to be treated like a princess, that I'm priceless. In fact, we feel so strongly about this that if you grab one of the necklaces this morning, we're going to give you our new record for free, a CD, as a way of saying thank you for supporting this mission. But fellas, on the count of three, give me a big yeah. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Well, that's quite boisterous. One more time for good measure, fellas. 1, 2, 3. Except for you, whoever that was. Yeah! Fellas, I believe there are great men at Liberty University. I believe there are great men standing in this arena. I also have noticed myself, if I could be candid, that there is more pulling at us, more trying to distract, more trying to distort the way we look at a woman, the way we love a woman, the way we interact with a woman, speak of a woman. And I feel like you look at news headlines over the last, let's just take the last year, and you see whether it's an actor or a politician or a comedian, or you fill in the blank, a man that has said or done things to women that will break your heart. You look at the reality of the sex trade and human trafficking, which some of you will know is so successful that if trends continue, will overtake the drug cartel as the largest illegal industry on the face of this planet. And like any business, it works on supply and demand, and by and large, fellas, it breaks my heart, but we are the demand. You get rid of the demand, the supply diminishes. But I believe there are great men at Liberty University, and I believe, fellas, we can change the headline. I do. I believe it. So that when people talk of you and they speak of us, may they say this, may they say there, did you see that? Did you see the way he loved her? Did you see how he protected her? Did you see how committed he was to her? Did you see how he lifted her up, how he denied himself for her? Did you see chivalry is alive and well because of these men right here this morning? I believe it. And fellas, it's hard for me to say this, it's uncomfortable, but I believe it needs to be said. I believe one of the great things that we can do for our mums, for our sisters, our daughters, our wives, our girlfriends, maybe one of the great things we can do for social justice in the modern age is to protect our eyes and to stop looking at pornography. I believe it. Luke and I were very fortunate to be involved with a film, the love story drama was released last year through Universal Studios. We actually came through and shared some of it with you on the release. And it deals with this exact issue. In the middle of working on that picture, we were so impacted by this message that we wrote a song that we want to share with you this morning that goes under the same title as the movie, Priceless.
Can I tell you a story? A year ago, I met a woman. She had been lied to, and men decided she was worth a certain price.
I see you dressed in white. Every wrong made right. I see a rose in blue at the sight of you. You're irreplaceable, unmistakable, incomparable.
There's more to who you are.
So much love, you went away. Too much to say. Don't you dare forget me in the bed. You can be brave. You say,
I see you dressed in white. Everyone made it right. I see you rose in blue. At the sight of you, oh, so priceless. You're irreplaceable, unmistakable, incomparable, darling, it's beautiful. See it all in you, oh, so priceless. No matter what you've heard, yes, this is what you are. More than all the money, you're the diamonds and pearls. Ah, this is who you are. Yeah, this is who you are.
so where's that? You went away. Too much to say. Don't you dare forget me in the bed. You can be brave. You say,
I see you dressed in white. Everyone made it right. I see you rose in blue. At the sight of you, oh, so priceless. You're irreplaceable, unmistakable, incomparable, darling, it's beautiful. See it all in you, oh, so priceless.
it's just we can start again. Give all until the end. Love, we can start again.
We can start again, yeah. On until the end, yeah. We can start. No, let me hear you. I see you dressed in white. Everyone made it right. Oh, I see you rose in bloom. At the sight of you, oh, so priceless. You're irreplaceable, unmistakable, incomparable, darling, it's beautiful. I see it all in you. Oh, every hand in the sky like this, yeah, at the sight of see you just too right, every run me right. See you rolling, we can start, yeah. I see you just too right, every run me right. I see you rolling blue at the sight of you. I see you just too right, every run me right. Oh, so priceless. When confusion's my companion and despair holds me for ransom, sing. 'Cause I know that you are near. When we're caught deep in the valley with chaos for my company, I find my comfort here. 'Cause I know that you are near.
My help comes from you. You're right here pulling me through. You carry my weakness, my sickness, my broken soul on your shoulders. Your shoulders. My help comes from you. You are my rest, my rest.
help is from you. When I've lost someone I love. When I'm struggling with addiction. When I'm so lonely I could die.
Well, thank you very much. Well, as John mentioned, we just released this album. It's called Burn the Ships, and a lot of people are like, burn the ships, what does that mean? So I thought that I would tell you a little bit about the backstory. So my wife, Courtney, and I, we got 3 kids, all right? You like kids here? I like that. I like you more. And we got a 5-year-old, don't want to miss one. 5-year-old, a 3-year-old, and I got a newly minted 1-year-old, and they're all boys. So it's a little crazy in our house, which is fun. But when my wife was pregnant with my middle son, Phoenix, she was having an unbelievable amount of nausea, kind of debilitating nausea when she was having morning sickness. And so she went to the doctor and said, hey, is there anything that we can do for this nausea? And they said, oh, yeah, take this medicine and you should be right as rain. And for about 6 weeks, that medicine worked. And then after that, it stopped. And she went back to the doctor and she said, it's not working anymore. And they said, well, we'll just increase the dosage. And so they gave her more medicine. And I was in Austin, Texas for a show. Some fans of Austin, Texas here. All right. You guys are a long ways from home. And we're in Austin, Texas for a show. And my wife calls me and she says, hey, and you know, it was a pretty frantic call. She said, I need you to come home. And I was like, okay, what's going on? And she said, I've been taking this medicine and I just can't stop. I need you to come home and we need to deal with this. And so I got on the next flight, got home, and I come in the back door and I see my wife, Courtney, and I was like, you know, you okay? And she's like, I am right now. But as the night progressed, you know, she started saying things like, you know, look, I know I'm not meant to take this medicine anymore, but maybe if I just take one more pill, it'll just get me through to tomorrow. Maybe we'll just deal with this tomorrow. Maybe they want me to taper down. And then I could see her hands start to shake. And you know, I realized we had a little bit of a problem. And so the next morning we get up and we go to the mental hospital. And we're in the waiting room, and you know, it's a strange facility in and of itself, and there's nobody else there in the waiting room. It's just my wife and I. And the nurse comes out and calls, hey, Courtney, you want to come on back? And we both get up to go, and they looked at me and they said, Luke, you don't get to come. You got to stay here. And there was just something about the loneliness for both her and I being separated in such a crisis moment that was really, really tough. And when she was finished, they recommended outpatient therapy for her for about 2 weeks. And so for 2 weeks, we'd get up in the morning, drop her off at 9 a.m., and I'd come back and pick her up at 2. And she'd shown such remarkable improvement in that 2 weeks that when she was finished that 2 weeks, they said, you know, you're done. You don't have to come back here anymore. And soon after that, we were at home, and she had this bottle of pills in her hand. And she said, Luke, I need to go and flush these pills, because these pills represent so much shame and so much guilt. I just need to see them leave. And I was reminded of a story about an explorer many years ago who went to a foreign land, and he was there to explore the horizon, explore the mountains. And he had a lot of ships and a lot of men with him, and when they had arrived at this land, he called all of his men to the shoreline and said, we're going to go and explore. And when he was kind of telling them what they were going to go do, he realized that none of his men wanted to follow him. They just wanted to go back to the dirty confines of those ships. They didn't want to, it was comfortable. It wasn't good, but it was comfortable. They didn't want to leave that. And so he waits a few days, and he calls them all back onto the shoreline and he says, I want every single soldier on the shoreline. And as soon as they're all there, he gives his generals the command to burn the ships. Because he says, we will not retreat, we will not go back. We'll move forward. We'll move forward into our future. We will see what lies over the horizon. And for my wife, when she took those pills and she started pouring them, that was her moment of burning the ships. She no longer wanted to be consumed by our past. She wanted to move into the future. And for a lot of us here, we're dealing with stuff like that. Maybe not pills exactly, but there's stuff in our past that consumes us, that prevents us from moving into our future. And to that, I would say this. I would say go and burn the ships.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight's lead story once again is Megastorm Hercules.
Yes, and though it seems to be settling over the entirety of the continental United States of America,
It's already claimed the dubious title of the worst
The
of all
58-story
time.
office building on Fifth Avenue is sending spears of glass.
Police say a man apparently upset the atomic reactors at Chernobyl Soviet Army before he launched an attack tonight in the capital of Azerbaijan.
Lately I've been real, watching the nightly news. Can't seem to find a rhythm, just wanna sing the blues. Feels like a song that never stops. Feels like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones. Before my heart turns into stone. So somebody please pass the megaphone. Shout it on the count of three. My prayer tonight, I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice, let me testify. Oh, shit, my prayer tonight, 'cause this is do or die. Time has come to make a choice, and I choose. Let it move, that's right. Let it move, yeah, yeah, I choose. Let it move, yeah, let it move, let it move, yeah. Yeah, back when I was younger, my eyes were full of life. But now that I am older, I live at the speed of light. Feels like the cycle never stops. Feels like it's never gonna. Gotta get that fire back in my bones. Before my heart turns into stone. So will somebody please pass the megaphone. Shout it on the count of three. My prayer tonight, I'm singing to the sky. Give me strength to raise my voice, let me testify. Oh, shit, my prayer tonight, 'cause this is do or die. The time has come to make a choice, and I choose. Let it move, let it move, let it move, yeah, I choose. Let it move, yeah, let it move, let it move, yeah. Though I walk through the valley in the shadow of night, though with you by my side, I'm stepping into the light. I choose. Let it move, yeah. Let it move. Let it move, yeah. I need the joy down in my heart to stay. I need the joy down in my heart. Down in my heart to stay.
If you believe it, let me hear you sing.
Need the joy. That's right. Down in my heart to stay.
Little louder.
I need it. Down in my heart to stay. Yeah.
All right, Liberty. I see some dancers out there, but I think we can take it up the next notch, all right? Let me see you dance. Come on, let's go.
We're gonna let it move, yeah. Why don't you let it move? We're gonna let it move, yeah. Yeah, I should. Let it move, yeah. Oh, let it move, yeah. Let it move, yeah. Though I walk through the valley in the shadow of night, but with you by my side, I'm stepping into the light. I choose. Let it move, yeah. Let it move. Let it move, yeah. I need the joy down in my heart to stay. I need the joy down in my heart to stay.
Joy is found in the fight, in the suffering, not in the victory itself. Thank you for having us, Convoy. Tune in again. Thank you all so much.